is actually my first ever Tinder date. And yeah, I'm gonna take 3 minutes of your life sharing my story with you. And before everybody asks, my accent is from Hungary. Okay. So, it's my butt. It's always my butt. It's firm and shaped as a peach. It's just perfect. They say that when I ask. When I ask why my butt is so outstandingly fresh in their eyes. This is a common denominator. Then there are my eyes, those deep, changing colored eyes. It's deep and telling, they say that. When I ask why my eyes are so outstandingly fresh in their eyes. Then there is my smile, my wits, my spiciness, my convictions, my sense of humor, my strengths, and the line of profoundly affecting features that would make me a desired Disney character in the eyes of, well, everyone. I am the fresh breeze of air, someone with a light that shines. I'm just amazing, truly. They say that when I ask. When I ask why my being is so outstandingly fresh in their eyes. Look, we need to admit something here. I would definitely date myself. Even if not for my butt that is so perfectly shaped, I am definitely a likable date material. We also need to admit something else here. I wasn't always one. My butt was always charming and so were my eyes, but it is a recent development that I would full-heartedly, genuinely, without a doubt, would date myself. I made myself likable date material. I worked on myself. I went through the depths I'm not sure many are ready to face. Some depths were voluntarily taken on, some were forced on me to take on. I, as the heroic Disney character, faced it all with strength, persistence, often accompanied by tears that didn't want to end boring. But fuck, I always came out on the other side, and as the cliche says, as a better person. This is how I turned into a likable date material. A rough ride, a joyful ride, a ride that we call life. And I'm so ready to lead all its downs and ups. I'm so ready to feel it all, most of the time. The last guy who found me likable date material left Boulder after our third date for a planned soul-searching trip to New Zealand. Me being such a damn likable date material, I lended my hand of support, encouragement, and became his cheerleader on a journey I've done myself, albeit not in New Zealand. Look, we need to admit something else here again. I fucking nailed this whole dynamics with him. I was patting my shoulders all along. I became the version of the woman I was aiming for. No anxious attachment, giving him the freedom, being there for him, encouraging him, adapting to his schedule while making sure my days are running as they need to. I was grounded and balanced. My feminine side was overwritten by my usually masculine-driven energies, full spiritual awesomeness. I'm telling you, I was the most likable date material I've ever been. You find all this too cocky, don't you? You think I feel as I do I'm perfect and I made no mistake. Well, I understand why you would think that. Because we were raised never to admit publicly how damn awesome we became. But let me tell you something. Now in my mid-30s, I finally realized that life is about a personal journey towards your personal best self. And today, I am that, my personal best self. And hopefully in 2 years, I will be even better. And by the time I reach 80, hopefully I will be truly fucking amazing. But I, you, we, all of us, need to give credit when credit is due. Right now, I deserve the credit, not from you, not from the last guy who found me a likable date material, no, from myself. Because the ride was hard as hell. It was often pitch black, without a lighter or a match or even 2 fucking stones that would allow me to put out any fire. No, it was just pitch black without anyone around. So being on the other side of the dark now, tell me how damn disrespectful it would be towards myself not to give this credit. Yes, it would be utterly ugly and wrong. Anyway, I just thought to put the record straight here before you find all this too cocky, before you think I feel as though I was perfect. And what happened to the last guy who found me a likable date material, who left Boulder after our third date for a planned soul-searching trip to New Zealand? I'm almost glad you asked. It was a rainy night in New Zealand. He said he had a 6-hour drive home. The next morning, I asked, "Did you make it home?" I probably added a winky smiley too because I'm a likable date material. More than a day later, The seemingly white light pings on my WhatsApp. I'm so sorry, I had no service. And some other sentences. White lies. We need to admit something here again. In a parallel reality, during the rainy, no-service days in New Zealand, he saw my stories on Instagram. 3 days later, I learned. I met someone. The reality. Well, now, it's her butt. It's always her butt. It's firm and shaped, that's peach and it's just perfect. He says that when she asks. When she asks why her butt is so outstandingly fresh in his eyes. Then there are her eyes, those deep, changing colored eyes. It's deep and telling. He says that. Then she asks why her eyes are so outstandingly fresh in his eyes. Then there is her smile, her wit, her spiciness, her convictions, her sense of humor, her strength, and a line of profoundly affecting features that would make her a desired Disney character in the eyes of everyone. She is the fresh breeze of air, someone with a light that shines. She's just amazing, truly. He says that when she asks. When she asks why her being is so outstandingly fresh in his eyes.